Greetings. Once again, I'm George Boston Ryans in Valdosta in Lowndes County, Georgia. A city without limits. A county that holds Moody Air Force Base, entertains Wild Adventures Theme Park, Kinderloo Golf Course, Valdosta State University, the Marching Wildcats with the city school system, the Lowndes County Vikings, and many more historic sites that some elected officials from both city and county take pride in being from here. But today I'm going to turn my camera in front of Books A Million, Shoe Station, Five Guys Restaurants, and of course Best Buy parking lot. Nails, tips, cricket, and of course Panera Bread and Sonny's Barbecue. That's right. People come to these facilities here and they spend their monies. And I've been reporting for over a year about this pothole that I'm about to show you. And I want you to know that our elected officials have been notified, both city and county, and we understand that this is not public property. It is a private road, I'm told. But somebody should care enough about you as a motorist, as a pedestrian, as a handicapped person. Somebody should repair, or as a minimum, put up the caution cones, a ribbon of some sort, because somebody could damage their vehicle and it could end up in a serious accident. But who cares? I say again, who cares? When you bring this up to some of your elected officials, they will quickly tell you that's not our responsibility. But I am a retired military veteran of the Vietnam War era, and there is one thing that I know, and that is that somebody is responsible and somebody should be held accountable under our form of government. Now, in closing, can you imagine members of DOT or the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department or the Valdosta Police Department or EMTs? Now, if they drive by here and they see this, why can't they not speak up like I've been doing for over a year? And the hole remains the same, getting worse. And the sad thing about it is that people come here to Popeyes, they come here to shop at the mall, Best Buy, go to the restaurants, and then they could drop off into this hole here and tear up their vehicle. That's right. Now you tell me if this is not something that the mayor, city council, chairman of the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners, members of law enforcement, everyday so-called spiritual leaders Don't you think that they should care enough about you outside of the church to fix this pothole? I know you all saying, Rhymes, you're doing all that over pothole. I've been doing this type of work since 1975. I've had railroad tracks repaired. I've had no railroad track signs installed in Brooks County where there were none. Some had been rusted so bad you couldn't see them. Some of them had grown into a tree. And you know, black people, some people that I know, some of them I thought was my friend. They get in groups and they talk about me negatively, talk about how I go across the city causing racial tension. This is not a race issue right here. I mean, black or white could fall into this hole and break an axle or tear up the underlining of their car. It has nothing to do with race. It has something to do with the heart. And I'll say to you that if people profess to know Jesus, Muhammad, or the son of Amram and Yoshabel, Moses, and if they can't say nothing about this hazard here in the parking lot located in Valdosta, Lowndes County, Georgia, I think you need to criticize the people who just live here every day and go past this and don't say a damn thing. They just sit, say, and do nothing. But because I step up to make things better here in South Georgia, not only with the potholes, a lot of other issues that go unpublished by your mainstream news media. But I do it for one simple reason. That is because I love my fellow man. I don't just dip. I don't go to church and talk about how much I love God, or how much I love Jesus, or how much or how many times I face the east and pray, or how many times I talk about attending the Passover. I don't do that. I leave that for you. What I do is I just do what I do, and I do it for you out of great love and respect. And I know you hate me for reporting this, but just like the other video on the other street I recorded a little earlier, it has been repaired. This one just has not been repaired. And if it had been repaired, I would report and close the chapter on this. But I'm out here today because I had an individual that called me an hour and a half ago, and he said, Ryans, you got to see that big pothole out there at West By. He said somebody could drop their car in there and tear it up. I said, brother, I already reported on that at least 15 times. I said, but nobody seems to care. But anyway, I said, I'm going out there anyway. So here I am. Now, y'all have a nice day, and may God bless you. All these motorists pass by this every day, every week, every month, every year, but they won't say a damn thing about it. Well, I'm a little different. I was cut from a different haystack. There's peanuts in my haystack, and I have to say something. Until next time, this is your little brother, Brother George Boss Rhymes. Still talk about this pothole in front of Best Buy, but then again, who cares? Except those who really, truly understand St. Luke 4:18. Y'all have a nice day. God bless you. Come on up and get you some shoes from Shoe Station, and get you something from Books A Million, and then go over to Five Guys Restaurant and get you something to eat, or if you don't get enough, go over to Sonny's Barbecue, and then come here and get you some bread from the bread station, and then come on out this way, and just, if you're lucky, you'll get through to them. Not if you drop your car in this hole where you may have something to pay. So you didn't only pay for your food, your shoes, and your electronic equipment, but now you got to pay to get your car fixed, because there won't be nothing you can do about it. But thank God for me. I'm here because I love y'all just as much. You may not love me, and I could care less about that, but I'm called to a higher level. If you don't believe it, read St. Luke 4:18, and you will see that what I'm saying is truth. And Jesus said as I close, and ye shall know the truth, and that the truth shall set and make you free. I don't go to church like you and sit down every Sunday, Bible study on Wednesday night, prayer meeting on Friday night, prayer meeting on Saturday night, talk about how much you love Jesus and how much you love God, and you saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost full, fire baptized and on your way to heaven, but won't even stand up to get a little pothole fixed, that your children could be in a car and may get hurt and possibly killed, but you don't care. Jesus said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have an everlasting life. And if we are willing to talk about Jesus, why can't we do the work of Jesus? If we talk about Abraham, why can't we do the work of Abraham? If we talk about Elijah Muhammad, then why can't we do the work of Elijah Muhammad? If we talk about the Pope of Rome, then why can't we do the work of those prophets, priests, and kings who travel that great line of holy divine? Y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye. We're gone. Power to the people and pass it on. Again, if you turn in from St. Augustine and you come down here going to Books A Million, welcome to your pothole. Bye-bye. We're gone.